All I want to do is highlight a monster. You know what? I'm interested in this. I'm curious. Found it. I while watching Yogi earlier, I had a specific guardian, whatever they are, should be always highlighted. They're always dangerous because they're immune to everything. It's under 3C. Can't seem to find what I want. All I want to do is always highlight a certain monster. I can't find what I want. And I found it earlier. I want to say it was off a Reddit thread. It's just a command. Not force more. Magus. Show me this RC file. Monster list color. Okay. Potion stuff, wands, alchemy, jewelry. Note monsters? What is note monsters? Monsters whose name matches an item in this comma-separated list is considered interesting. What does that even mean? Oh, that's just note. Pattern fields, okay. Last turn. That's just pull it up on my phone again. Nope. Hey, said no one. Maybe you know the answer to this. All I'm trying to do is modify the RC file to always mark a mob. Like I know the mob names I want to mark, but I never want them to be considered trivial or anything. I always want them to be marked as something I need to pay attention to. Not just force more. I want them to have a highlighting. I don't care if it's highlighting or if it's red or whatever. I just always want to. It needs to be obviously aware that that is a problem on screen, such as like the Guardian or whatever. What is the command to do that? Is it just overloaded with the unusual monster items and that just eats regex? That whole thing is just regex? I can just put the name of the monster in it? This one might be the one I'm looking for. But yeah, I was trying to get this sorted. Now we've been looking at it for like way too long. No, that didn't help me. DCSS, RC, unusual monster. Tormentors? Yeah, exactly. I want stuff like Tormentor to always. Yeah, neither am I, and things changed, so now I don't know. It's only based on what they're carrying. Okay, so that's not something I can do. Looking at stuff like this. But it doesn't have the one that I want. Hmm. I should do that with item slots, but it's usually items I pick up, like swords and stuff, so that's not going to work. Oh, that's how you do macros? Oh, baby, are you kidding me? Well, I guess I know how macros work now. I did used to have a macro, and I only used the wow. Wow. All right, but that's all I can do for this. Oh, that has javelin in it, right? It does have the word javelin in it. Let's just make sure it's got javelin in it. Where is it? Did it get erased or something? Where the hell is it? Or did I not click the right thing? It's very gone. Crap. Did I seriously just lose everything I've just been working on? No, here it is. Here it is. Beautiful. Yeah. I don't have any discords left, so I can't join any more Discords. What is this? I'm already short several Discords of people's I need to join. Um, I can't learn the spell right away. But you're probably right. So why is he highlighted? It's just because he's yellow? Okay, that's a useful thing, but that's not like the most important thing ever. We're just gonna lose here? Yeah, maybe not. Let's back up. He might just wake up. Alright. Now he's awake. How much health? 13 health. Damage amount? 1d6. Armor? Much? Oh, I'm trying to close the door. Oh my god, and I opened it. Beautiful. Potion of magic. You know what? It has Corona on it. Oh, that's fantastic. I was gonna say I have Corona and bonus hit on it, so why not? Yogi lost to one. Yogi was having all kinds of trouble. I have some darts. He walked into 4 gnolls though. I was like, dude, what are we walking into 4 gnolls for? Bad news bears, man. A naked hobgoblin. Oh, it's the start of the game, man. Meh. Uh, Come on, dude. How am I? So we're gonna try Auto Explorer this time with ooh, hello. Can you maybe like, yeah, maybe like, let's not get ball pythoned? You're not immune to poison, right? Can I quit with this? Boomerangs. We didn't see those in the last game. That's one thing I don't have added on my list either. We'll play the int game because it's more spell power. We can probably learn our. It's not B. We can probably learn the launcher. Thanks, game. Anytime you want to. There you go. Also, oh, I start with a hammer because of the profession. 26 streak, man. Okay, that was tolerable to open up doors. I think I can deal with that if that makes it safer. Because, of course, the commands are a little bit limited, right? A little bit. Adder, and he kind of knows that we exist. Oh, that's just fantastic. I'm glad he died. Who else is here? Who else wants some? You know what? Everybody get down. Downtown Clown Frown. Is there something else we needed to do? You know, just keep going. Probably put down the thing. Back up. Of course, it's gone because it went out of range. We're going to be fighting some stuff here. Robin is in here. You make all these guys go nuts, right? Yeah, I'm going to take a wild step back here. Six versus 0. Yeah, that's about what I figured was going to happen. We need to get out of here. We probably can just go to the... Yeah, except for you. Of course. Are we ever going to be allowed to... Okay. When's he going to get that double square? Oh, we got the extra square. Okay, that was all sorts of fun game, thanks. Go over toaster, I can't see. Wow, we've also got Fulminant Prism already. I kind of don't want to have to use the B if I can help it. A little bit of noise here. Oh, of course I went off of the thing. Pretty sure I can just whack them, yeah. Corona effect is nice. I keep calling it Corona, maybe it isn't. But it says like you get a hit bonus. Oh, fantastic. Also, we seem to just do enough damage. I'm gonna get away from you. Thanks, buddy. Not too far away. Okay. No one wants to give me a plus anything. Adder. Do I care? Oh, great. There's a faded altar. Do we gamble? Do we gamble? Because you get one free piety pip too. But it could be Zom. It's so early though, and I don't really care. I don't really do streaks or anything. Sounds fun to see what we get. Have to play it. I guess we should look to see if we've actually seen any yet. Oh, you get to... Oh, goodness. The only bad god would be Che. And the other ones I don't really care. I mean, I want Gozag. Che would be like run losing. Yeah, I know it's not bad, of course. I just don't want that play style right now. He doesn't require. He does require invocations. I just get rid of Che right now. I didn't want to have to go read a guide right now. What has changed? Okay, a lot has changed with this god too. Can I just what? How bad is it going to be if I just leave this god? This is too much to have to focus on right now. There's nothing wrong with this god. It's just I don't want to play it right now. It's a whole game changer. All right, I'm reading how it works. Okay. Just for said no one, we're gonna. I guess we're playing Che. Is there anything good here? No. We've not found anything playable. I need that enemy to not show up. There's Robin. Oh, look, it's Robin. Okay. No, I cannot. But I did get a +2 tab of Holy Wrath. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess that's better than the hammer. 8, 6. Ooh. A Book of Callings. And all his friends woke up. Fantastic. Oh. Hey, Dapper. These guys can hurt us, right? Yeah, they can hurt us real bad. What do I even like here? I kind of like just leaving, actually. Is this, oh, well, we're gonna lose. Oh, we're Che. See, I already did it. I already did it. I already did it with Che. Like I said, I wasn't ready to play a Che game. And how much damage that guy do? What's our chance of evasion? Probably pretty terrible. What else we got here, anyways? Kill him. And got rid of the 1. Just boned here. Oh, I screwed it up. Yep, just start. Like I said, I don't like Che as a whole. Like I do not have. That's on my local. That's not ready for this. We're not playing Che. I should have just abandoned it immediately. It's just a completely different mindset, and when you're really sick, that's just not something that's happening when you're not prepped for it. So I should just left that god. That was a very winnable scenario. I just needed to not leave. Was whatever. Another one of whatever. What is happening right now? Okay. Oh, this is Donkey Kong. We get another Faded Altar, we're certainly touching it. I do kind of like that change. I always just played the altars. I wasn't expecting to get a choice of 3. Great. Just kill him. But oh well. Particle face request? I don't know what you mean. Particle face. Oh, shoot. The Faded show. Oh, can some of my options get? Can my requests happen? For so long, it does not feel like any of the things I'd like in the game have ever happened. Oh, the highlighting's a good one though. The highlighting one. It's no. No, I that's honestly that's one of my complaints about a little bit of the dev cycle of this game. The game should not just be designed for the pros. This so like long story short, like of all roguelikes, this used to be the game that I would always give to people like the game's completely fair every single time, and every time you're in a situation you can typically always you don't have to like it's not like NetHack where you had to have known that you had to do the thing that does the stuff, or you know that not being prepared for a situation with a mechanic you never knew existed. You know, there isn't a we need to back up here. um there's I always felt the game was completely fair. I don't feel the game is completely fair anymore, I have to warn people. I still recommend this, but I'd say play 0.21, or if you're gonna play the new one, just accept that some situations are unwinnable and that somehow is good design. I don't understand that, but that's me. I have a very, very distinct taste in roguelikes. Like, NetHack is fun, but the game's really bad. It has really, really poor accessibility features, whereas this one's really nice. I can give it to new players, and I can mostly expect them to have a good time. No, we're definitely not taking any of those. I do not need to have more games of that I just don't want to play right now. we beat. I think we've beaten a Che. I don't know why traps are still in the game. I don't know why there's so much stuff that appears that's out of depth. Um, uh, the removal of food, changes to the gods. Um, I just once I kind of know the mechanics to a game, like even like adding a whole bunch of new enemies in these areas. I don't know, but I didn't quite understand the explanation of, well, we're going to make the game less tedious, and then you look at how I feel I have to play the game. I feel the game is infinitely more tedious than it ever used to be. The food clock was nothing. Having to do the math for spell hunger, I thought that was a good mechanic to keep people out of. You know, you have to actually put more effort into being able to cast higher level spells. We don't like big open space. Well, we're gonna have to like it. So it's kind of a weird, disingenuous thing. It's like, well, we're gonna make it easier, but like, no, you made it so now there's a whole bunch of enemies I have to be on the lookout for because I like playing all kinds of random stuff that have a lot of specific weaknesses, and it's not something I can easily highlight, or I have to have known what was going to happen. Typically, the only times I lose in this game is stuff that I'm literally just not aware of it actually being a thing, or trap activation that makes no sense. The traps just shouldn't have been in the game for like years now. But for whatever reason, I've not had a lot of bad luck with them lately. I think some of the stair rules were changed, except it's still way better to just sit on the stairs than to like I feel at times you're punished for exploring the area, or at least in a lot of builds that I played, getting stuck away from the stairs it feels like a very one note strategy at times. Like it's there's there's the point where we're just trying to have fun. I don't know, I'm meandering, but somewhere in there, like the thing that happened yesterday, I would just say is completely unfair and just poor. Like there's no. I mean, obviously, I haven't played the newer versions that much, but that's a very major change to not note that silver javelins pierce, and just have absolutely no way to deal with it. But oh well. Usually, what has to happen, like whenever I just check out some of the newer, different version or whatever, I end up, it's sort of this problem of having to you have to reassess all of come on, your your different risk levels and stuff. Like there's sort of a, if you're trying to play, no, having an army of like 20 dudes, a massively laggy game, and something sitting on the very edge of LOS and not really, it was very difficult to see what it was, and it just started it like 2 turns went through like the entire health pool. Like so, in 1 turn I lost like 80 health. I'm like, oh, neat. And his listed damage was like 60. It's like, okay. And then I think he ended up getting me by Exacxes. I think in retrospect, I probably could have just fireballed and fogged, but the problem was is there was an enemy on top of me, but we were literally in a situation where it was just that please just start casting and make the lag stop. Um, but I got like 2 quick moves, and then that was kind of it. There's a potion of haste here, which we probably just buy, right? We just buy that outright. We only have 1, right? We identified it. Yeah, we didn't have it. So yeah, I just have a taste for different things, and I, for a long time, don't feel that the things that I would like to see in the game don't really get hurt. And of course, I'm not a dev. I'm not. They spend a lot of time. They do a lot of good work. It's just that certain mechanics, I don't feel it fun being forced to play certain mechanics. Like for instance, the changes to the gauntlet and like a lot of the vault changes. I don't understand why vaults need to be, all of them need to be crazy silly traps. Particularly like what happened with the gauntlet. It's kind of just a gimmick I don't understand. Like, okay, you get to size up sort of what's in there, and aha, if you go in, you get screwed. It's just like, we know how this game works. Like, you could just skip it. There's just no point in even playing it. It's generally going to be terrible loot. There's no guarantee it's actually any good loot. So it's just, why bother? It's clearly way too dangerous. I don't know why I did that. I did not step back that far. Okay, we can get in here. I don't think it was vulnerable to silver. I'm not really sure. I tried to get the TV replay, and then I looked at the dump file notes. It was kind of like, well, it was a combination of things. Just a lot of damage in just 2 very quick turns, and we couldn't like haste out or anything. Had I known on the first turn, maybe I just need to set it that the game just hard stops anytime I take damage. Maybe. But I think we went like, I think we were down like 15 health, and then we took like 80 health. And I was like, oh well. Oh, Sigmund. This is not what I need to be seeing here. But yeah, Gamma said that too. That seemingly that oh, oh, yeah, yep. That's about what I thought was about to happen there. Just see ya. That's a talk about a welcoming party. But yeah, just like, we didn't get Gauntlet in the last one. We actually got, I mean, they were honestly fun vaults. I think the slime one was like that before. There were sort of a few that were out of depth, weird ones like that, but pretty much like every single theme area we got didn't have the monsters that typically go there. It was very weird. But that really isn't like the craziest complaint, but if sort of the goal is to prepare for different stuff, well, if there's just no point in preparing because you're just going to get, like, essentially, I think to boil it up is that it feels that a lot of variance was added to the game for just no good reason, and I don't really follow why. Like, a lot of people I know quit the game mainly because they were frustrated with the I think I've had a D1 Abyss too, very early. Maybe not on D1. How are we dealing with this guy, or would we just not even deal with him? You know what? Let's just not even deal with him. Born in the darkness. I didn't know you still played, Rufford. We have somebody has to get a um an inspiration putt going. Okay, we can do this. Let's just do this. There's a ring here. But but like I said, I mean, Gim and the dev team are also awesome. So like, don't get me don't don't misconstrue what I'm saying, that like this game is awful or something. It's just that I'm very glad that they still have a way for you to play the old versions and they still exist. And if that's what you want to play, you can just do that. And I mean, it would be a much worse situation if the game hasn't had any updates in years. Like it even has support for like, I think, I forget if it's visually impaired or blind, but like this game has way more support for all the nice things that games should have. Like there's few games I can have somebody, hey, you want to play this tonight? Go log on, and I'll just watch you play. I don't need Discord or any other garbage at all. You can all just watch them in the client. It has all kinds of stats and everything. Like that, there's serious effort put into this, and I'll defend them to the death on that. Um, yeah, I have a particular rule with roguelikes. It's a fairness scale. I don't. It's sort of like with puzzle games. Like I have an extremely high tolerance for pain, and what I consider fair is usually much further along the scale of, well, that wasn't really fair. No, the puzzle was probably fair. So like, I found it really really good. Like I do not find NetHack to be very fair. I would like, in an idealistic sense, that when you sit down to play this game, yeah, it's probably unlikely your first time you win, but all of the information is there and available to you to potentially make the right decisions and win on the very first time that you play. Of course, it's very unlikely, but when you look at a situation, yeah, well, yeah, we got to get yeah. See, there's things that trim hairs. I mean, there's puzzle design. I'm still stuck on a puzzle in Blueprints, and it's been messed up because, 5 hours is nothing. But there's games with clear design issues, okay? And the problem is when you run out of games that are really, really, really good in the puzzle and adventure area, that, I mean, that's again your pain tolerance. But it helps me to have a lot of different puzzle games going at once, so that sometimes something clicks, and it's the kind of thing that I'm always just kind of thinking about. I don't necessarily. I like the ones like the puzzle that I'm in Blueprints right now is something I, in theory, could work on. And I don't have to be at the desk doing it. It could just be something that you're noodling, and it's a very not Prawn-esque type thing. What have I done here? This thing can hit us, but it can't really hit us. It's got this arrow. The arrow's bad. Okay. So lay down the law and let him get over here. Probably gonna not work, yeah. Where's this beetle, man? Yeah, get over here. What a terrible spell. Oh, great. Okay. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm not next to a wall. Let's get out of here. Oh, now I'm on fire. Fantastic. Wait, how do I get rid of fire? Okay, that's what I thought. You have to keep moving. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, like, wait. Yeah, got it. Oh, we don't have. Oh, I have the dagger, but yeah, I was trying to get into combat with him with more oomph than that. Oh well. Oh, it's Duvissa. The second stair was here the whole time. No, new game. Oh, that's different. Different total game, Rufford. We're not talking about the same kind of game. Not talking about the. I'm talking about like wizardries. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother boat. Can I just kill him? It's a high chance of hitting me. Just hold him, yeah. All right, cool. What do you mean my bad? Yeah, wizardry's a whole nother. I've not really. I saw. It's sort of like Dragon War. That's more like RPG. I'm thinking more like Sierra Adventure title type stuff. Oh, there's a scorpion in the house. Okay. We prayed on an altar and became Che, and that was a bad decision, Yogi. I don't have anything set up to play Che, and the first thing I did was try to run from combat. I was and said no one said like, well, it's probably worse if you just get rid of Che, and I'm like, no, I really should just get rid of Che. First real combat, afterwards we lose. I'm like, oh yeah, my abilities don't do anything yet. And I'm like, oh well. He has a very high chance of hitting us with his flail. I can't really deal with you. Is there a stair down anywhere? It's over there. Fantastic. I really need to get the I guess we learned other spell. I think we cast one anyways. Takes 4 turns to learn a spell. Well, fantastic. Now I know the stupid but yeah, my memories of Dragon Warrior are largely I kind of just want to take the other staircase, but I'm afraid of what might happen. That could take us just about anywhere dumb. Yeah, I figured this would be okay. So one of the things if you play the Forge Crafter, Yogi, is the... Oh great, it's a Zom altar of all things. Okay, we made it to this stair. Okay, Dowan, don't you shoot bolts or something dumb? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. This floor is just bad. We need to come back with something else. Iguana! Or not? What is happening? Okay, well, iguana... Doesn't make enough noise? I should have just shouted. Ooh, there's a glowing war axe here. A +3 war axe, you say? It's probably not better than my dagger. Hound. So I changed my RC file, Yogi, so now things that are yellow or worse are going to be highlighted, and things that carry a larger set of items are now going to be highlighted in purple. There's a few certain enemies that honestly the game should just spam everything it can at me. But I don't think that's supported. I have to ask Gamma or go and find some forum or something. Find something to ask about it. Hound. I think we can just take him out. This is bad. So our stealth hit 5, which is honestly pretty good. Our Forgecraft is up there. Fighting needs levels. There's a lot of things here that I don't know if I can fight. What we could do is make the bee. How much damage does he do? 13? That's a pretty big number. Can throw this down. was about to say, what happened to my bee? Scorpion hits for 15. And I don't have anything. Nope. Can't even throw a stone at him. I just want to wait a turn? I guess so. This Scorpion's just fighting. He only got 18. He doesn't have enough health to be in trouble. The other guy was more trouble. Alright, we need to get spell casting up to like 5. I guess we'll just keep Forgecraft on. And we probably should get dodging up to 5 or so. Air and Forgecraft, huh? So we need... What does Kiss of Death do again? Not particularly interesting. Confusing Touch is interesting a little bit, but it's really not that interesting. None of those spells I'm particularly excited about. As long as I don't get wizarded. Okay, cool. Oh, time to go invisible. Let's get out of your range. And of course my bug just got blocked. Okay. The bee is trying. Okay, we need to get away from this guy. What's like your favorite adventure game, Rufford, or RPG, or something of that nature? Okay, let's see if we can... Of course I couldn't cast it. Oh, God. That's what I thought. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I'm just being greedy. So the one thing you have to know with this class is this particular spell is really bad. Which spell is this? This spell, the both the bee and the launcher are like delayed and terrible, and we're still yeah, and we're still just kind of feeling, we're just kind of feeling it out. This would not be my choice of class. I think you'd do better off. But let's see if we can at least get to layer before I have to go. Although I don't have a lot of time. But we did fix the RC file, so that was an accomplishment. Enchant weapon, cool. But yeah, I should have. I knew the Orc Priest was bad. Well, I don't know why I just did that. Thanks, Dart Slug. You're slow. I'm just gonna beat you up. Right. Okay, so now we can learn this. But yeah, so the spike launcher, it doesn't seem to last more than like 3 or 4 turns, and if you ever go out of LOS with it, it's gone. So like this is already, and it doesn't do a lot of damage either. So as opposed to what was successful last time, oh god, I think we're okay. This time, the first time we did this, we didn't go stealth right away, and we kept on spellcasting, Forgecraft, and fighting, and then after like the first 3 dungeon levels, kind of switched it back, and I'm just not sure the Forgecraft is, we still want the bee though. We can always lose the bee. Yeah, the Blazeheart Golem is terrible, by the way. The bee at least works, but you saw what happened in that. I had to run in. It would have been better just to run away probably, but I was kind of testing out what I could really do with it, and it falls apart so quickly. So if you could somehow avoid needing to use it, maybe. But the kit is good enough to get out of the early dungeon levels, that's for sure. It's just a lot of tedium. Is this crazy Yusuf? Oh, it's Jessica. Jessica, here to haste ourselves. She only has 9 health though. The golem, the reason I don't like the golem is, as I understand it, I forget if the spell was renamed or new, but it has the problem that was it like conjure ball lightning and stuff. It's got the problem that, or like discord, it has a good chance of damaging you if I'm not mistaken, and it kind of laughably doesn't do anything good. So, but the golem probably is better than the bee. if you can actually reliably cast it, but isn't it two schools? I'm just gonna learn the bee though. I don't care if I can miss. Yes. Okay, Jessica's awake. That was pretty easy, right? That's how it's supposed to work. But you can only use the bee if it's right next to you. Like if there's an enemy nearby. Otherwise you can't use it. That's always great to get. And that's one of the tricky things with this class and why it became really tedious is that the auto explorer put us in a lot of danger all the time, because when we get near an enemy, we have to we basically have to set up, right? We got to cast our, let's do it. We got to cast our B. It has to be in a way that we can actually use it, right? And then it goes off screen, and then it's terrible, and then yeah. So it's really tedious. But we're a little bit ahead of the curve for the moment, so we can play with a little bit more alacrity. It also doesn't help that both of the spells I'm pretty sure that we have, let's open those, are, I think they're both reduced by armor. Whoops, that's not the one. So we do 1d7 and 2d4, which is just kind of terrible. Our stealth is almost there. Ooh, the temple. Very early temple. What are our choices? Go Zag or go home? You know what's not here is Che. um, Vehumet gives us the +1 range. I think we're just gonna go with our good old Gozag. The only issue with Gozag is I don't think there does Reaping Aura require. Does that require I don't think it requires bodies anymore. The spell does not work with Gozag. There you go. So that'd be primarily what we lose. We could also just hold out for Jivia again. That was actually really fun. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go back. Let's just make the game more harder on purpose. Shadow Imp, isn't he kind of? Yeah, I guess try it. Of course, it didn't work. Let's just get back here. That's what I figured. Oh, disaster. What was the spell? Oh, it was friends. Maybe we have a chance now. The next spell. Identify. Well, that's an interesting choice. I'm not sure I have a choice. Why not? Why don't we try this? Because we don't have Jack to deal with this. Oh, now we do have an acrobat amulet. I have an amnesia scroll. Hey, guess what? Absolutely. LOL. Well, just gonna lose to this guy. All right. Well, that was something. Pretty sure we can just deal with this. Pretty sure. Whoa. What is up this stair? We didn't have like a unique just sitting right there right now. How about we just go up for a second here, get some heals. Go to a different downstairs. That was where the temple was. That is one of the funniest encounters I've ever had in this game. I forgot that was even a thing. If that wasn't just a thing earlier. Oh, of course. Dagger of Venom, there we go. I need to fix my auto drop stuff. I need the game to either stop when I find something cool or just make sure, like, I need to pick it up and also know that I want to use it, right? A Phantom. He has a lot of health. enough AC that I can't really deal with him effectively. Where's the nearest stair? There. Yeah. Well, I don't want to spend multiple turns. I thought he just like blinks together with Defender. I thought they blink randomly all around. Are we just screwed? Yeah, Amnesia's not going to help. Yeesh. Wow. I had just enough. I needed that curing potion too. I just should have never gotten near that. Hey, stones, I need that. It has been so long since playing this. Another iguana. This class also doesn't... You don't really want to not be next to... Okay. I'm still not equipped this thing. Jewelry, yes. Now we have some evade at least. But yeah, part of the problem with this Forge Crafter's kit is the... I don't think the spell like ever gets better. Yeah. Maybe it's better to just go hard with the... Thanks for burning me, I appreciate it. Okay. Put the fire out, jeez. Alright. It's 4. Maybe we can get to lair. Uh oh, sand. Get to the portal. Amulet of Magic Regeneration. That's pretty good, but I think I'm going to stick with my... This question is, do I even care? Because isn't that Gauntlet? Gauntlet's pretty much just that we don't do Gauntlet. Like, think about how much I need to basically wind up. You know, it's all clockwork stuff, right? Tinker. How much stuff do I have to wind up in order to do this? Identify something. Heal wounds. That's a pretty good one. Oh. YouTube does not want me to play music anymore, apparently. Oh, that was actually the end of the thing. Sure. If Yogi's not playing DCSS later or something, or Ant, we'll probably resume this later after dinner and relax and stuff. Whoa. Not doing that. That's a bad time. Water moccasin. Okay, this is getting a bit crazy. Do we have a curing potion? We do. Also is faster than me. How good's my stab? I don't have a combat sim available. So not that high. So no, if we're gonna kill him, we'd have to do it with our spells. Yeah, I should probably go higher with my... Like, if we're gonna use, like, daggers and stuff early on, and stealth, we should really just go harder into that. I only have to get 27 damage to kill him. That's just not quite there. You know what? I don't want to fight you either. Let's go over here. Orc Priest. Well, he won't fight me. Wait, what? Is he actually fighting me? I guess so, huh? A heretic. I misread that. The color made me think that it was a safe guy. And it was not a safe guy. Okay, we got this. Venom Mace. Need a target. Okay. Okay, the bee is doing work. Okay, I guess you do need to use the clockwork bee. It's just you need to get it up, basically. And that's the hardest part. Ag. What's this? Is that crazy Yusuf? What does he have? Oh, Wand of Flame, fantastic. Two iguanas. How about we come back here? Oh. Edmund the Younger. And what else do I have in hand here? Magic Regen, and I also have Acrobat if I decide to not move. I can't fire here because of the bee. I just want to stay put. Bee is down. Get up, bee. You can do this. Bee's got this. I hope. Dormant Clockwork Bee. So much for that. Okay. Okay, so this isn't too bad. This is reminiscent of Conjure Flame. So maybe this is a better strategy. Another, this orc with this flame wand. Where is he? He just keeps showing up. Oh my goodness. Get over here. Thank you. I'll take that. I don't really need that. Oh, that's a nice, a fizzy red potion. It's not red anymore. Let's just try to... Well, I'll let him bite first. There you go. Gotcha. What was over here? Oh, a centaur. You know what? I don't want to fight the centaur. I think I'll get ripped. And I already missed the entrance anyways. Just went the wrong way. So maybe this is the better strat. Get the bee up so that anything that we end up fighting, it's like if anything were to appear, it just takes me one turn to get the bee back up. Like, see, I'll just do this. Maybe this is the strategy. Like that. If the bee gets in, it's pretty much free. Let's learn the lightning spire spell. Let's try to get this spire up. A black bear. How much health do you have? 27, and he rages. He hasn't noticed me yet. Now he has. Where's the stair? All the way the piss over there. Okay. Okay. But if I keep running, he won't be able to hit me. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that was that hard. The sling. Oh, hello. Heretics. Oh, cool. I always wanted to deal with an ice beast, too. Oh, too far away. Okay. Back in business. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I kind of gotta go. We'll finish this floor. Yeah, so you really got to use the bee. anytime we can get the bee in is good. Poison darts. That's useful. Hey, a bunch of the... Oh, Brigand. What was he holding? Oh, Curar darts. Oh, we don't want to deal with that. Ooh, Invispot. That's really interesting, actually. So, you know, that bee does not last very long. Tower is at 28%. What's the damage on the tower? 3d4. That's pretty good. It's on D, right? It's on D. A sleep cap. The heck's over here? Oh, he's got poison darts. This strategy is actually not bad, to be honest. I think this was the issue we had in the last attempt. Among them, we should have played a little bit more into. How much damage do you actually do? Oh, the Curar darts are really bad, but we can cure it. How much health? 27. Can we just try to cast the tower? I could get stuck behind it, though. That's actually really bad. I got him held. Nice. Oh, neat. There we go. That's how you do it. A +3 short sword. Well. Alright, that's the end of the floor. It's well past 8 o'clock. I'm going to stop there. Thanks for watching. Good stuff. I mean... is Yogi or Ant playing DCSS right now? Yogi. Oh, he's back to Sea of Stars. So we'll go to that. Maybe we can get him to play some DCSS. Oh man, Poker is doing blueprints too. So that's what I'm gonna go sit down and watch. Have a good night. Bye.